Girl, I was almost late today.
Girl, you fucking live here.
I don't know what to tell you. I had to get my lafufu.
You got your lafufu?
My lafufu.
Is that your first one?
Yeah. I don't. It's not. I don't. It might not be real.
I don't think it's real. Look at his foot. It's doing like a tap dance. What the fuck is it doing?
He looks like he should be wearing cruise ship shoes.
No, that's someone else.
Hey, girl, what's up?
Hey.
Oh my god, we're finally doing this. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
First episode.
Because we in this bitch. We locking the fuck in, right?
Girl, did I ever tell you about the time that I almost got kidnapped on a date?
No. Is this with the crazy ass man?
I've told you about him before, but
the one with the car and like kept driving in circles, refused to let you go home?
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
Tell the story.
Okay, so so I met this guy. I think we met through like Tinder or something.
Yeah.
Where you usually do. So he was like really cool at first and whatnot, and so then he was like, "Oh, let's go out for drinks," and I was like, "Okay, like, love me to drink." And he's like, "Oh, I know this really cool bar downtown. Like, we can go check out." Now it was one of those like you need a password and shit for it, and so I was like, "Okay,
you got this.
Okay, diva, like, word." So so he comes and picks me up. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna wear, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
So I wear like this cute like button down shirt and whatnot. And he pulls up, and babe, when I tell you, he was wearing his father's clothes.
His father's clothes?
His father's clothes.
Describe.
Like, he was swimming in this like button down shirt.
Okay.
This gray button down shirt that like when I tell you, it looked like a 5-year-old kid trying on his father's like work clothes.
Okay.
And like these pants that didn't fit. He looked crazy.
Already a bad day.
Like
I would have just
these like old brown dress shoes that clearly were from like 1976. Which there's nothing wrong with 70s stuff. I love it.
But put together.
But baby, come on.
You should have just opened the door, saw that, shut the door, go to bed.
And you know what? I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because I'm like that. I'm nice. So
you nice?
So
isn't that why we started this podcast?
Girl. So
anyway,
so I walk outside and he's now this is at my old apartment. So it's the one way, like you can't stop on that road. Like you need to pull in the driveway. Well,
or put your hazards on.
Well, he didn't do either. He just parked in front of my house.
Okay.
And he is leaning on the hood of the car like he's out of like an 80s movie.
Like a rom-com.
Like a John Hughes movie, like 16 Candles. He had the boombox. Had the boombox. He's just standing there waiting for me. And so I walk out and I'm like, no.
You should have went back inside.
I should have went back inside, but he knew where I live at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
pretend like it wasn't you.
And I wanted to go to this bar too, because like it's cool. Like whatever. So I go out. There are cars like about to crash into him, like trying to swerving, like right around him. So I'm like, oh my god, like one of us is gonna die tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Precursor to what's about to happen.
Okay.
So we go, we're on our way there, we're making small talk in the car, it's whatever. So we finally get to this bar, and now to get to the bar that we were going to, you had to go through another bar and go up the back stairs.
It's like a speakeasy, isn't it?
Kind of, okay. Yeah. So, and you have to know a password. So I'm like, oh, like, okay. Like they post their password on Twitter or something. So I got it. We get there. I go out. We find the bar. First of all, he's searching for this bar girl. He's like touching the wall. Like, looking for the secret brick to push in for the door to open up. I'm like, that's not how that works.
No.
Like, there's a door.
Isn't it Wizard of Oz?
Like, like, here comes the wicked witch. Watch out! Follow the Albert Road. So I go up to the like host that's there. He was this really cool like skater guy. Like, he was hot. I should have gone on a date with him instead.
You should have. I already like him better.
And I'm like, I forget what the password was, but it was something stupid. I think it was like goldfish or something. So I go up and I'm like, goldfish, and the guy's like, you want to just be on the list? And I was like, yeah.
So he probably thinks you're a moron, just saying goldfish or whatever the fuck it is.
So I'm like, yeah, cardio too. And I turn around and this kid's not near me. So I'm like,
cardio one.
Like, where the fuck did he go? So I look over and he's in the corner, still in his full on like garb, swimming in his pantsuit from his father from 1976.
Okay.
And he's talking with this group of people. And I look and like, when you can tell someone's a drug dealer, you just look at them and you're like, oh, you're a drug dealer.
Okay.
You can just tell.
I see. I assume when they're like geeking out.
But they're the ones that like look like they have like they pretend that they have more money than they really do. Like you can just tell that they're not shit. Like they're
just weird.
So this kid is talking to them.
Okay.
So I walk over. I'm like, hey, I got us on the list. And he's like, oh, cool. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Like whatever. I come back out. He's still talking to them. And he comes over. He's like, hey, you got to come talk to these guys. They're really cool. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, they're really cool. Like, they're really interesting. I said, you're talking to drug dealers. And he just looks at me. He goes, no, I'm not. I said,
yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. Like, they are drug dealers. Like, I don't know how else you want me to put this. And he's like, oh, so they call our name.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, thank God we're in this situation, because what the fuck? The guy brings us in, and like, when we both walk up, this you can tell this guy is like, what are you doing? Like, what is
Who are you here with?
What is this like group? Like, what's going on? So they bring us up. We sit at our table, and our table's like in the corner, like right when you come up the stairs is right in the corner, and he already is causing a scene because he doesn't like our table.
He's one of those.
The bar is full.
Like a male Karen.
Pretty much.
Oh.
A Ken.
No.
Ken. Because there's like
some Kens.
Karen and Ken. I love Kens. I mean, come on. But
Greg's.
Sure, Greg. Greg. Isaac. Robert. I don't know. Like,
anyways,
any kind of white man name that's angry.
That's angry.
But so he's already like, I don't like this table. And the bartender's like, it's the only table I have unless you want to sit at the bar. He looks at the bartender and goes, absolutely not. We'll take the table. Shut up. Like, shut up. Like, so we're sitting there. She brings over the menus. She's super sweet. She's this really cool girl, like choppy red mullet. Like, you can tell that she like plays in a band on the weekends. Like,
she's a vibe.
She goes to the farmer's market. Like, yeah. So she brings us the menus, and they have like this seasonal cocktail menu.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, like these sound really good. And the pricing comes in. So it's like $13 to $17 per drink, which in the middle of downtown Orlando, that's like nothing.
That's cheap.
He's looking at this menu. His eyes are like the Labubu eyes. Like, he is
crazy eyes.
Like, his eyes are so big. He cannot believe what the hell he just saw. And I'm like, you good? And he's like, oh, I didn't realize these drinks were so expensive. And I was like, looking around the room, like thinking I'm getting punked, because I'm like, has he never left his house before? Like,
cut the cameras.
How long has he lived in Orlando? Like, what's going on? So I pick my drink. He picks his. Of course, he picks the $13 drink that's like fruit juice with a fart of vodka. Like, And mine, I have like an absinthe drink. Like, it's like super fancy. So she comes up and she's like, "Are we ready to order?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Okay, are we going to open a tab?" Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, well, if this goes well, yeah, we'll sit, have a couple drinks, whatever. Mm-hmm. I got paid the day before. So I'm like, let me spend all this money. He looks at her, he goes, "What do I look like?" Like, and I look at him and I go,
"What do I look like?
What do you look like? You look like a cheap bitch right now."
Yeah,
like,
you swimming in your clothes. What do you mean?
You fucking bought your date outfit at Goodwill, brother. Like, what's going on? So he just looks at me and he's like, "We're not opening a tab." And I was like, "Okay. All right, we're not opening a tab." And so she's like, "Okay."
Horrified.
"What are we having?" And I'm super nice to her because one, she's cool as fuck. She's intimidating. Two, he's already being a fucking piece of shit. So I'm like, I need to make this up somehow. So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll have this one, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, "Great choice. That's one of my favorites from the menu." I'm like, "Awesome." And he's like, "I'll have this one." And she goes, "Okay." And then takes the menus and walks away. So she makes our drinks super quick. Mm-hmm. Like, probably they were so busy. Like, we waited 45 minutes to go in. Mm-hmm. When we got upstairs, they were at a 2-hour wait. It's a Saturday night. Like,
yeah. In downtown
Orlando.
Yeah.
Like, waiting 45 minutes is nothing.
Yeah.
But she made our drinks. I shit you not, 15 minutes. Brought them right over and gave it to us. I'm drinking. He's drinking. He's telling me about himself.
Okay.
Not letting me say anything.
So not asking about you at all.
He's not asking me anything. This is a first date. And he's not asking me shit about myself.
You should have asked him where he got his clothes.
Where do you shop?
Which Goodwill is this
Which
from?
estate sale did you go to get this?
Is this your dad's?
Did you get this from your grandfather? I need to know.
Years ago. Your great-great-great-grandfather.
So he's like, talking about how, he has family troubles and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, yeah, and like I've survived so much stuff in my life. And I was like, period. Like, haven't we all?
Right.
We talk. The entire time we were there, babe, I tell you, I looked at my phone, hoping to God that we had been there for an hour. So I'd be like, "Oh, I'm ready to go home." We were there for 30 minutes. We got our drinks. The entire time from getting our drinks to him talking was only like 35 minutes.
No.
So I'm like, oh my God. Mm-hmm. So we're still sitting there. He's still talking. Then he asks me about work. And then he starts asking me a little bit about myself, but nothing like personal.
Yeah. When he's going on a whole tangent about
his trauma dumping on me. Okay. Like, I shit you not. This was, so bartender comes back over and she's like, "Hey guys, like, we still good? We doing good?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're doing really good." She's like, "Can I get you anything else?" And he goes, this is gonna be so cliche. He goes, "We were talking." It's just funny how that worked.
I know how we got the idea.
But he just goes, "We were talking," and I was like,
light bulb.
Right there, I was like, "This is bad. This is really bad. Like, this date is terrible."
I'm just like looking at that. If someone fucking said that to me,
I would snap.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I would fucking
Who do you
snap.
think you are?
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
So I look at her, I'm like, "We're all good." I said, "We'll take the checks whenever."
Checks, plural.
She goes, "Okay, are we together or separate?" Mm-hmm. I go to answer, and he goes, "Oh, we're definitely separate." And I'm like, sitting there, and I'm like, am I doing something wrong? Because he was so quick to answer that.
Right.
I was like, did I fuck the date up? And I'm looking around, gaslighting myself. I'm like, did I fuck this thing up? Like,
but like for first dates, like it's okay for not to split the bill. It's
no,
okay to split the bill.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm all for it.
But so like,
but to be like,
not even have a conversation about it.
But for her to come over and be like, So is it going to be together or separate? Separate.
He didn't even let her finish.
He didn't even let her finish. That girl stopped and she goes, okay, I'll be right back with those checks.
Right.
And like walks away. So she comes back over, gives us the bill. Bills. Plural. And she's like, thank you guys for coming in. Like, you were great. And I'm like, thank you so much. She's like, I'll take your checks up at the bar, whatever. Great. He looks at the fucking check and he goes, gratuity. And I go, yeah, a tip.
Yeah. Was it included or no?
No.
Okay.
So it was like under the bottom that suggested. And so I'm like, has he never seen like a bill before?
I bet you that man has never touched grass.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, he looked at that bill like he was studying for the FCAT because he had it in his hand and he could not stop looking at it. He read it top to bottom, over and over. And I'm like...
He got one drink.
What
is he reading? The Constitution?
You would have thought 7 years ago, he was reading Gettysburg Address. Like, I don't know. So he's like looking at it, and I think I actually got 2 drinks. I got the same drink twice.
Okay. But it's still separate.
Still separate.
It don't matter.
So my bill came out, it was 17, so it was like 30 something. Whatever.
Ish.
Yeah. Great. It was like $34 or something, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
With tax, it was like 35.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, awesome. Like, drinks were fucking great. They were one of the best drinks I've ever had. And the service was good. Like, she was so quick and so nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I tipped her really good. His bill before tip was 13 something. We'll say $13.75.
Okay.
Do you want to know how much his bill was when he paid it?
Like plus tip?
Yeah.
15, 16.
His bill was $13.75.
He didn't tip?
He didn't tip her at all. So we walk up, we give her our checks with our payments, and she's like, okay, have a seat, I'll bring it right out to you.
Right.
Brings the thing back, and she's like, okay. He goes, thank you so much, and hands her the thing. And she goes, oh. And I'm like, thank you so much. And she saw the tip, and she was like, thank you, like, come back and see me, like, you were great. You were great. So he goes to the bathroom. He's like, I have to go to the bathroom. So he leaves. He takes fucking forever. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna like make it right with her. Like, I'm gonna help her out. So I go up to the bar and I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. This has been one of the worst dates I've ever been on in my entire life.
The first stage is denial, so at least you already passed that.
It gets worse. So I give her a 10. Because I had cash on me and I was like, this is for you to come. And she's like, I don't want it. Like, keep it. It's fine. I said, please take it. I was like, I will feel so much better if you take it.
Right.
Because, like, I don't know what the fuck that was. And so she's like, okay, like, thank you so much. Like, definitely come back and see me. Preferably with somebody else. And I was like, girl, yeah, I promise you I will. So he's still not back from the bathroom yet either. So I'm like, what the fuck is he doing now?
Was he flicking his bean?
No. So I leave, I walk down these stairs and I go out and I see the bathroom. He comes like stumbling out like he had just been in a fight or something. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Mm-hmm. And so he's like, oh, did you know that there's someone in the bathroom that gives you perfume? A bathroom attendant?
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know they give you perfume. But he started yelling at me. And I go, why?
I wish I was the bathroom attendant. I wish I could yell at him.
And I'm like, why were they yelling at you? Like, what happened? And he goes, oh, I asked if I could get a spray of it. And then he asked me for money. And I was like, yeah. Bathroom attendants usually ask for a tip. Like,
correct.
That's how that works.
Correct.
Well, he got all up in arms because this bathroom attendant started yelling at him, calling him cheap. God forbid.
I mean,
calls him cheap. Hello.
He could read it.
Hello, my guy. Like, you are cheap.
Right.
You didn't even tip the server. Like, so we leave, we get in the car, and he's like, oh, I'm feeling this drink.
The $13
drink.
$13. Right.
His $13 Capri Sun.
Correct.
That he fucking drank.
Correct.
You would have thought that he had 4 drinks or something, because I'm feeling it. And I was like, he's like, I'm a lightweight. And I wanted to be like, no.
You're a bitch.
You're a bitch. Like, so we get to the car. And this is where, like, my finest moment is not showing. We start making out somehow. I don't know if it was this dry spell I had gone through. I literally had no action whatsoever. So
if it was with a man that was hot,
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Clothes that fit him. That knows how to tip. That is nice to bartenders. I'd applaud you right now.
My 2 drinks maybe got to me. I don't know. But so we're making out, and I knew it was bad. I knew I should not have been doing it.
Correct.
But here we are. But he looks at me and goes, I love you. Mind you, first date.
No, and that's your first time meeting?
In person, yeah. So I'm like, oh.
Stop.
So
pause.
What do I do?
Oh God. Oh God.
He's like actively still trying to make out with me. I like kind of pushed his face away and I went, no, let's not do that.
No. So
he looks at me, he's like, oh, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Did he just come in his pants?
I got scared for a second. I thought that's what it was. But he goes, oh, I fucked this whole thing up. And I didn't want to be like, yeah. Because, I mean, keep in mind, he just trauma dumped me in this bar.
That's why he loves you.
And
he got it all out.
But all of the stuff he told me, and I'm not going to air out his business like that, but he went through some crazy shit. So I'm sure it fucked him up in a way. I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my God, he's going to go crazy already. Like, oh, I fucked this whole thing. Yes, you did. But I'm like, you know what? I was like, I have to work tomorrow really early.
Okay.
And it's like 11:30, 12 o'clock right now.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, what time? I was like, 3 o'clock. I'm going to get 2 hours of sleep. And he's like,
work at 3 a.m. At the place we work. Diabolical.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but he believed it. So he was like, okay, I guess. So then
the thing is, he would know that that's a lie if he asked about you.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So we get in the car, or we're in the car. Mm-hmm. Sorry, this whole thing takes place in the car. So we start leaving, and I was like, oh, hey, do you want me to put my place in the navigation since, like, you've never really been to my house except to pick me up? And he's like, no, it's fine, I got it. And he was starting to act really weird.
Okay.
And, like, lock the doors and everything. So I was like, oh, okay.
You're cooked.
I was like, ooh.
Chat, am I cooked? Yeah.
My time has come. So in my mind, I'm like trying to open the door. I can just picture myself like trying to open the door and it's locked, and I can't get the cap off, trying to get out. And I'm trapped in this car. And
I can't get the cap off.
I can't get the cap off. So I'm like, oh my God. But so we're driving and I'm realizing he's taking me in the complete opposite direction to where my house is.
How far was it from your place?
Babe, I could have walked home. It was maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, where are you going? He's like, I'm taking you home. I said, no, you're not. I said, you're in the complete wrong way. He's like going around downtown, going through side streets and whatnot. He gets stuck in traffic at one point because it's Saturday night.
It's like even GTA.
Oh, also, I'm thinking about it. This is a Saturday night, right? Uh-huh. I don't work on Sunday. And I told him I work at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Day.
You're off Sundays.
I'm off Sunday. That's even funnier. I'm just.
Why didn't you just walk home?
Oh, I offered to. I was like, I can just walk home after this. And he was like, no, I'll drop you off. He was very adamant about it when we were walking out because I was like, oh, I can just walk. Like, I'm right there.
No means no.
And he was like, oh, like, I want you to get home safe, blah, blah. Right. Okay.
With you?
So,
no.
So as he's like going through the side streets. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to do. So I pulled out my phone and I pull out the navigation. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, here's where you go. Like, this is the way to go. And he's like, oh, like, I can tell that he's mad now. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So we get onto my street. And you remember my street. You could pull down. There was the entrance to the freeway.
Yeah.
Well, he's zooming. He's zooming past, like, the big theater and all that. Zooming past there. He gets onto the highway.
On 408?
On 408. And starts zooming down 408. And I'm like, and I go, where are you going? And he's like, oh, we're going to my place.
I don't remember hearing a question, hey, do you want to come over?
Chat, I fully thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
are you real?
I'm like,
are you here?
I'm a spirit. But I'm like, no, you're not. Like, what? I'm not going to your house. And he's like, yeah, you are. We're going to hang out. So I had this little bag on me. Like, I shit you not. It was like a little fanny pack kind of thing.
Yeah.
I put my hand in it and I go, I have a knife. You need to drop me off at home. And he's like,
Did
what?
you really have a knife?
No, I didn't. I didn't actually have a knife, girl. But I'm like, I will pull this knife out. Like, you are going to drop me off at home.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, oh. So he, on the 408, just turns, makes a U-turn.
On 408?
Through the middle median. He just cuts right across. Zooms back, finally gets to my street, and pulls up in front of my house. I open the door. I'm like on a quick run to get inside. Like, I know I have the guns inside at least. So like, if he tries to come and get me, like, pew pew, you're done. And he looks at me and he goes, I had a great night tonight. I would love to do it again.
Great night where? Did you all have the same night?
At this point, I'm looking around, wondering if I made this entire scenario up in my head. Like, I'm laying down in bed right now. Like, this just happened.
Tell me you actually lay down in bed, you wake up.
I just...
From the dream. Surprise, this didn't happen.
And I go inside and I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Right. Have you ever saw him again?
No.
Did you block him?
So I blocked him on, like, a bunch of other stuff, but I forgot to block... What did I forget to block him on? It's either, like, Snapchat or Instagram or something. And he, like, recently hit me up and was like, oh my God, hey, how are you? It's been so long. Right. There's a reason for that.
Right.
Yeah.
So that entire date, obviously the entire date was ass.
Terrible.
Icky, disgusting. One of the worst dates.
Yeah, no, it genuinely was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my entire life.
But what do you think was your biggest ick from that date? The number one, if you had to choose the biggest ick.
Probably him just talking and not letting...
Oh! Him. Period.
Him.
Oh my God.
It was him.
I gotta fix this thing. Gonna bite it.
But
Raw XD.
Oh my God, Scene Kid Days, I miss it. Where are you?
Where are you?
But I'm like, yeah, no, I think my biggest ick, not even that, like, not even that the date was, because the big date was terrible. It was one of the worst things I've ever done.
Yeah.
But it was the fact that, like, we're on a first date and you are not letting me say anything. You're just running your mouth. And then when I do talk, babe, he's staring at me like his eyes.
I know someone's eyes that looks like that.
Anyway.
Anyways.
But he's just, girl, if that painting falls again, we're cooked. I'm not getting up to fix it, so it's gonna swing the entirety.
It's fine. It'll stop gravity. It's defying gravity. That really fucking scared the shit out of me. I got PTSD from that.
Did you see the Wicked 2 trailer?
Oh,
we'll
talk about that later.
Girl, I was flicking my alpha pussy when I watched it. It was crazy. I said, this is insane.
My pussy had a heartbeat.
Girl, for good.
Mom, if you're watching this, I deeply apologize.
Hi, Mama.
God, I know she's gonna be watching this. This is the funny part too.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people we know are gonna be watching this.
Yeah, so now they know I got.
For that, I apologize.
Now they know I had a heartbeat in my pussy. I'm telling you what.
Run fast for your mother, fast for your brother. Yeah, no, but for real, that like, I would.
So like him talking a lot was like a big.
Yeah, because it's like we're on a first date. Why are you not letting me say anything?
Right.
Like you're trying to get to know me. I know everything about you now. Like, I don't need to know anything else. You can tell me. Like, you can ask me.
You can do that cat on him.
At this point,
you get 100%.
Girl, I'm passing flying colors. Top of my class. The only time I'm top of anything.
You know what?
Period.
Applaud. Press that applaud button.
Wow.
It's so stupid. I hate that thing. It's so funny.
Have you ever been on a really bad date? Like, or like, not even a bad date. It doesn't even have to be a bad date, but like a bad hookup or something.
A bad hookup?
That you want to talk about. You don't have to talk about stuff if you don't want to.
That's what this is.
I mean.
So it's so funny. I've never really done a one night stand.
I can't.
No. Like, anytime I've had sex with somebody, I've known them before. It's not like a random stranger, if that makes sense. I have 2 really bad ones. I got my parched. Probably my worst. What the fuck was that?
That's you on your bed. Hookup, you kissing.
No. No. Probably the worst one. It was in 2019. I'm not gonna
pre-COVID.
Yes, pre-COVID. I'm not gonna explain the context behind it, but I was talking to this dude for about like 2 months, whatever.
Okay.
It was fine. We started out friends. Went to something like, and like the very first time like we kissed was in a Denny's parking lot.
Romantic.
So no heartbeat. No heartbeat.
Flatlined.
Beep. Which, whatever. So then, like, the next day or 2 days ago, or 2 days later, Jesus, 2 days ago.
28 days later.
You gotta do it in that SpongeBob voice. 28 days later. Like, a bunch of us got, like, a hotel.
Okay.
And it was nuts. I was 19 at the time.
Okay.
I'm lying. I was 18 at the time. It was 2019. I was 18. So at this hotel, there was like a lot of alcohol. People were drinking. Okay. I'm the only one that's not able to drink. So I'm not drinking. I'm completely sober. This guy that I'm talking to, everybody like goes somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they go. We end up about to hook up in a way.
How old is this guy?
25. Yeah, I know. But I was legal.
I'm calling the police.
I was legal, but I was partially legal. Right. Anyways. Right. So basically we're doing the deed, but it was just not hitting. So it got to a point. This man definitely finished.
Oh.
But didn't tell me. So I happened to and you know what I see this man doing? Keep in mind there's still something going in me. So I turn.
He gave you a thumbs up?
No. Because he finished. He's soft. He wanted me to think that was his dick.
You're lying.
I'm not lying to you.
I'm lying. Not. Oh. No.
Bitch.
I think that's worse than my date story. Because that's just embarrassing.
I like turned around and like I saw his dick just. So I'm like, there's no fucking way. So I'm like, we can stop.
We're done.
We're done. I never saw him again
after. If I was him, I wouldn't show my face in public ever again.
Nope, I blocked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That was probably my worst hookup story.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Yes. And probably like the actual sex, like with his dick, 4 minutes.
Better than in a parking lot. 2-pump chop. Moving on.
Is that your story?
No, that's also your story.
2-pump chop in a parking lot.
It was in a car.
Was it?
Who? We used to work with him.
That wasn't in a car.
It wasn't?
No.
Where was it?
My apartment.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I'm like,
maybe I'm confusing him with somebody else. Not with you.
I was gonna say thanks.
No. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that at all. Oh my god. Oh.
We gotta fix this for the next episode. This is pissing me off.
I don't know why that keeps happening.
I don't know. It keeps hitting my boob.
It's just really like something.
I get it. I would too. Anyways, yeah, that's probably the worst.
That's
diabolical.
I can't even. Oh my god, I can't even imagine like turning around and just seeing that.
Yeah.
I would have probably started laughing.
I couldn't. I was like speechless. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. So I literally, we can stop.
We're good. We're actually so good.
We're good. Very awkward the rest of the day. I never saw him again. And honestly, fine. Fine by me.
Yeah. Men are just weird though.
Like that. Like, I don't even think I really liked him.
Probably not.
No, because I just broke up with my boyfriend that cheated on me with underage girls.
I'm calling the police.
Yeah, please. Anyways.
Actually, no, I'm just doing it myself. Like, you're crazy.
Yeah. And cheated on me twice with underage girls. Both with underage girls.
Yeah, no, you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I officially broke up with him, and then that's when I met this guy. And I don't know, a rebound, but it was
had to have been.
Yeah. Because it was. Yeah. Next.
He's like trying to get it to start like a fucking video game.
Like a fucking car.
Trying to open it up. I can't get the cap off!
It's like when your car battery dies. Awful.
The one that cheated on you, did you ever do anything?
Which one? Next. Huh?
Not the one. Yeah, no. The one with underage girls that we were just talking about. Did you ever do anything to get revenge on him for that? Because I'm like, I would have.
I don't remember the name because it was long as fuck ago. I put him on the.
Like a registry?
Yes, sex offender.
You made him go on the sex offender list?
I put his information in.
Did it actually go through though?
I think. I didn't talk to him after. Because it got to a point, I'm breaking up with him, and this dude's a moron. Well, yeah. He is trying to threaten me with our sex videos. I was 17 in them. He was 18 in it. So I'm like, baby boy, go ahead. Who's gonna win?
So either way,
exactly,
he's ending up on a registry because he's either a sex offender for going after underage girls, or he's trying to do child porn.
Right. I want you to guess how old the girl was that he cheated on me with.
Oh.
He was 18 at the time.
Okay.
Yes. Guess how old the girl was. The first one. How old?
14.
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
No.
I'm not fucking kidding you.
Yep. It's happening.
Yeah.
Like, you're dead.
And the second one was 16. but the 14-year-old, like,
that's sick.
Are you insane?
Yeah, no. Are you insane?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
Yeah. I still have the screenshots, which is insane. Because the girl sent it to me.
That's sick.
Yeah. And then he had the nerve about 2 years ago. We broke up in 2019. Yeah. He had the nerve about 2 years ago. I was supposed to go to a Halloween event.
As one does.
Yes.
During the spooky season.
Boop. I was supposed to go, but I got home, I fell asleep, and I woke up and I thought it was 10 p.m. And I'm like, okay, I still have time, but it was actually 1 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah, so I saw 1 and I'm 10. It's not. I go to the bathroom and I'm washing my hands and I hear a text, and it was his text tone that I had. And I'm like, there's no way. I must be dreaming. I go back, he's like, hi, hello. I'm not the 14-year-old, babe. Wrong number. It was just weird. And then he's texting me, oh, like, how have you been? Do you still work there? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you're weird.
I'm calling the police.
Yeah. That was it.
This is after you got him on the registry, too?
Yes, this was 2 years ago. It had to be 2 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah. No, 3 years ago. Yeah. Wow. 3 years ago.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah. Exes are weird.
I have a crazy ex story. Crazy ex stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the one that's been there for a few of them, yeah.
You've been there for 3?
3 of them.
Yeah. Which one do you think is the craziest?
I think girl.
The most recent? Most recent, yeah. That was traumatizing.
Because that's absolutely insane.
I think that's your favorite button.
It's funny, and it's just kind of crazy.
But the most recent traumatized me.
Yeah.
Bad.
As it would.
Fucked me up, but I'm good. I'm happy.
Hey, man.
He's probably not. Good.
Oh, well.
He was never happy. Not my problem.
Unless you were playing on screen, then maybe he'll be really happy. Anyway.
I can't wait for the episode where I debrief on all of that, because I know
we'll get to that point.
Yeah, I know everybody watching wants to know the full story.
And I they'll get it eventually, but I think right now,
not yet. I'm not ready.
No,
I'm not ready.
We'll get to that point. Would you ever be part of a throuple?
What?
Would you ever join a throuple?
No.
Oh, why not?
Guys, I don't want to. Why?
Well, me and my friend we saw you from across the room, and we really like your energy. Have you not seen that?
No.
Where it's like my girlfriend and I saw you from across the room, and we really like your energy.
No.
Oh.
Play the sound. Not that son of a bitch. What even was that? Bird?
It was a crow. I hit the wrong button.
Can you press the correct button for me? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why would you play a crow?
What did I mean to hit? I don't know. I meant to hit something else. I think it was a cheer, but whatever.
I don't want the cheer.
Ready? Okay.
We gotta start doing the Camp Rock.
That makes me really excited for episode 2. Camp Rock, because we're gonna go to a Disney Channel rave,
Disney.
guys.
To be fair, Camp Rock's music was top tier, though.
Girl,
my opinion.
Too Cool was that song, girl.
You gotta do the Disney knees.
God find you.
It's like the way they're like making out with the mic. It's like the whole fucking.
Demi Lovato, if you're watching this, turn it off.
Yeah, please.
Please.
All right, back to what the fuck we were talking about. I don't know how we got on camera wrong.
Well, okay, so along the subject of like dating and men and whatnot, what is something that you find like to be your biggest ick? Because mine for that date was just him talking. Mm-hmm. But I think my biggest ick in general is having no like social awareness.
This is my ick. Fuck off. God.
But I think mine's like no social awareness. Like they can't go out into public and like figure out life.
They can't touch grass.
Like they can't get it.
I don't know if this is the proper word, but nonchalant. I know I have the word right with the right definition.
What's your definition of nonchalant?
Where like they act like they don't give a fuck. It's like you're talking to a brick wall and they don't know how to communicate how they feel. Not even like if you're in a relationship or not, like if you have feelings for somebody, say it.
Right.
Like that. Or if like I make you mad or whatever.
Tell me I made you mad.
Tell me. Don't be like, like the fuck? Like, no.
I get off to that. Tell me that I made you mad. You made me so mad. Yes, I did. But no, I get that.
Oh my god, it drives me up a fucking wall.
Yeah.
Like
I can understand that.
I love it when a guy has balls, basically. And
well, most men do.
Yeah. But if they're like, hey, like, I think you're beautiful. And they're not being creepy about it. Or, hey, I have feelings for you.
Yeah.
I love that shit because you're confident.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I hate when they're like, oh, she's really pretty.
Because they know what the fuck they're talking about.
Correct.
Like, that's another one for me is like ones that don't know what the hell they're talking about.
But they have to be confident in it.
Yeah, but
there's a difference between confidence and cocky, in my opinion.
There's confident and then confidently wrong. Yeah. And that's the worst.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people who we've worked with that are so wrong, mm-hmm. but they will not admit that they're wrong. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yep.
Like, but personally, I at least not anymore. But there are a lot of people that I've never found anyone that we've worked with attractive.
I dated 3 of them.
Yeah.
Next. Thank you. Next. Not my biggest win. Not my biggest win.
My love Fufu. Love him.
I regret dating all of them.
Do you?
Yes and no. I regret it because of how fucked up they did.
And how much they fucked you over.
Yeah, how much they fucked me over. How much they just did a bunch of fucked up shit.
Right.
All of them.
Yeah.
But I don't regret it because it's a huge lesson to what I will put up with and what I won't put up with.
Right.
That's why I look at it. Like from
that's valid. That's really valid, actually.
Like from the first one, he was just batshit crazy. I'm not gonna put up with a crazy ass person like that.
Yeah,
he was nuts.
I mean, even before he got with you, was it before he got with you that he dated the other girl that we used to work with?
So that's the thing, like.
Or was it like the same time?
Kind of yes and no to both. So I wasn't there yet, and apparently that's when he dated her. And
okay, so it was before you.
Yes, but then I got there. Apparently they just broke up. And so me and him started doing stuff.
Yeah.
But then turns out he was doing it with both of us at the same time.
Oh.
And we didn't know that. And me and her didn't like each other for the longest time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, like we didn't do anything wrong. We didn't know.
Yeah.
And then after I broke up with him, I texted her. I'm like, hey girl, I just broke up. She goes, it's about time. I'm like,
yeah.
And now we're fucking good friends. Like,
I remember they were like fighting one day at work. And like
upstairs. It was I remember hearing about it. I wasn't there for it.
And they're just doing it like across from each other. And I was like, you guys are like at work.
Right.
It's kind of crazy right now.
Yeah, I remember that. I wasn't there for it, but I remember hearing about it.
Out of all of yours that you've like ever dated.
Like in general?
Yeah. Or well, let's go out of the three. Okay. We'll narrow it down to the three most recent. Which one do you regret the least? Number 2?
Probably number 2. Like, he did me dirty and kept me a secret.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I understood it in the beginning, but it just got to a point I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But just, I don't know. Like, it's like every time I talk to him about like serious shit, like I said, like a brick wall. He would shut down, not talk. And it was just, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
And it got to a point, like, we got together in February, March. And then in June, he's like, oh, I'm not happy. And I'm like, okay, like, that's fine. Obviously, I'm sad, but like, whatever. So I'm crying. Ugh. And he goes and takes a nap.
Girl.
Right. So then he wakes up and he's like, oh, like, I want to get back together. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm confused, but whatever. And then it happened again in December, like 6 months later. The exact same thing. And I'm like, fine.
Go take a nap.
Not the nap part. That didn't happen. But like the same conversation. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, but it was just like a switch. Like, we would be fine and good. And then the switch. It was just a lot. And then I broke up with him because I'm like, it's going to keep happening. It's like every 6 months. There was obviously more behind the scenes. But.
Yeah.
But that one, like, I regret it, but I don't regret it.
Right. Because there were still positives to it. Whereas, like,
yeah,
the other two.
I was positive for something.
Oh my God. That was good. That was really good.
We're not going to go into detail.
We're not going to go into detail for that now. That's between you and a medical care professional. I would honestly, I think with my track record or so, like, because remember I told you recently about the one that like hit me back up. I was like, oh my God, hey, like, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. It was like, I told my current partner all about you. You what?
Why?
Babe, I haven't talked to you since like 2019 or 2020. Like, what's going on? Oh yeah, I told them all about you. They want to meet you. They want to meet me. Baby, I don't sign autographs.
So remember when you asked me about the thruple?
The thruple. I think that's what it was. Well, no, because I think it was like during COVID or a little bit after COVID. At one point, I was talking to a couple.
A thruple.
And they wanted to be a thruple. And like they kept asking me to like go out with them. And I was like, this is weird. Like, I was just looking for friends. Like, why? What? And they would like vividly talk about like, oh yeah, we want you to come over, like blah 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 blah. And I was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Right.
And then they were like, oh, we're at in downtown Orlando, you know the gardens that's over by the record store. So they were there one day and they like kept sending me pictures of them like with the flowers and all this stuff. And I was like, I'm just trying to buy juice at the store. Why? And like one of them like had the flowers and they were like
touching the nipples.
Oh, yeah. But I was like, what is going on?
Right.
And they like got locked in this like garden. Like they closed the gates for the day because they were there after hours or something. And they're like, oh my God, we're stuck. And I was like, I hope you don't think I'm coming to get you. Like,
that's a porno. They're stuck.
Step brother, help me.
I'm stuck in the washer.
I'm stuck in the flowers.
I said washer. Isn't it dryer?
Dryer.
Oops. You can tell I don't watch porn.
Somebody else does. 5 times a day. Anyway, but yeah, no, I was like, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, from like, why are you actively trying to do this to me?
Right.
And I kind of like, I just stopped talking to them, and like they kept messaging me. I shit you not, I didn't respond, and we were in like a group chat. It was the two of them and me.
You should have just left the group chat.
And it wouldn't let me
block them.
The thing
There's
is,
alternatives. Change your phone number.
The thing is, I just stopped talking to them like altogether. And for like a month straight, they would still message the group chat trying to get me to talk to them. And
are they still together?
I don't know, because I did eventually block them on stuff.
Thank God.
But yeah, no, it was really fucking weird because babe, when I tell you they wanted this was so bad, and I was like, this is not a thing. This is not. I don't want this.
The shaking the head.
I don't want this. I'm so scared right now. I don't want this.
You know what number to call.
911.
Ring. Imagine. It's not connected, guys.
Guys, I promise. I didn't fake call 911. My Labubu did.
Both of Labubu. Labubu. Oh, I keep hitting things.
Not the horse. Peter, the horse is here.
That's my favorite thing.
That's Ron Jeremy.
They can see it.
Peter. For those of you listening that aren't watching us, we have a very nice setup behind us, but there's a picture of a horse on it.
Just standing.
He's just standing there, and we were at the store shopping for stuff for the wall.
This is at Target, wasn't it?
This is at Target, and I saw the horse.
You didn't even hesitate.
The minute I saw the horse and I saw that it was $12, I said, "You're coming home with me," and I named him Ron Jeremy.
That's what you named him?
His name is Ron Jeremy. Do you know who Ron Jeremy is?
No.
Ron Jeremy is like a super famous porn star from like, I don't remember if it was like the 80s or 90s. He was a famous porn star.
Did he own a horse?
No. But if you see him now,
I don't want to look him up.
It's scary. Actually,
no,
I want you to see.
No,
I want you to see. I'm not going to show you. You're not going to see like his balls or anything.
Oh, lovely.
It's going to be what he looks like now because he's not a porn star anymore. I don't think. He's retired. Oh, he's in prison. Maybe I'll change the horse's name. That's Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy, everyone. Yeah, no, it's really scary.
Why'd you name the horse that?
It's the first thing that popped into my head.
Let's change it.
Jason Momoa. No, no. Who's the guy? What's his name? That is Pedro Pascal the horse. That's his name. Pedro Pascal the horse.
The horse, when you know it's the horse.
I think we need to name like the animals on our wall. So that's like Peter Pascal the horse. This is
should be Peter.
This is Who's Scoot and Boogie.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. If you don't shove that mic between and hold it up, but
I'm literally gonna shove it up my shirt. Like a little plant. Hi everyone. Hey
guys. I think this is El Gato. That's perfect for it. That's all you like.
Cunty cheetah. Cunty cheetah. Yours very like Pedro Pascal the horse.
Pedro Pascal the horse.
What is this? Hoot, scoot, and bootin'? What?
Hoot, scoot, and boogie. Like the boot, scoot, and boogie. Like
hoot, scoot, and
hoot, scoot, because they go hoop,
hoop, hoop, hoop,
hoop,
hoop,
hoop. Who other than Pedro Pascal the horse?
Who other than Cunty the cheetah?
Cunty the cheetah, El Gato, and the Boyfriend Club.
Like the Breakfast Club.
Like the Breakfast Club. Like the movie made by John Hughes, kind of like My First Date with that guy. where he's holding the boombox. Except on the boombox, he's playing Sexy Red.
You know what? Yeah.
Or like Glorilla. Yeah, go. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. But yeah. I think, I don't know, man. I think that kind of concludes episode 1 for now. Mm-hmm. I think.
To wrap it up with some inspirational quotes.
My favorite philosopher, Helen Keller. April on a Tuesday night, everyone.
Tuesday.
Tuesday through Thursday. Business hours 5 to 7.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Anyways, we'll see you for episode 2.
Which is gonna be real fun.
Cause that one, we talking shit.
A lot of people will be scared here.
And a lot of people's feelings will get hurt.
No. I don't like that. So long, good night.
Lock the fuck in. Cut!